My dad had one non-negotiable rule when I was in high school. If I was out at a party, I had to step outside and call him at exactly midnight. Not a quick text, not a casual emoji, an actual real-time voice call. And if I didn't, he promised he would show up to the party in his ridiculous fuzzy blue bathrobe to find me himself. To a teenager, it was the ultimate social suicide. By my junior year, it had become a running joke. My friends would literally set an alarm on their phones just to mock me when the time came. One Saturday night in October, we were at a massive cast party celebrating the end of the fall play. The house was completely packed. The music was blaring so loud you could feel it in your chest, and I was finally for the first time all year talking to my crush. Things were going perfectly. Then my phone buzzed in my pocket. 11:55. I groaned, mumbled an awkward excuse, and pushed my way through the crowded living room out to the freezing front porch. Some older guys from the football team followed me out, laughing with their drinks in hand. "Going to call Daddy to tuck you in?" One of them sneered. I felt my face turn bright burning red. I honestly considered just turning my phone off, just this once, but I knew he wasn't bluffing about that blue bathrobe. I took a deep breath and dialed his number. He picked up on the very first ring. "Check in," he said, his voice gravelly and heavy from sleep. "I'm fine, Dad," I whispered, turning my back and trying to hide from the guys who were openly pointing and mocking me. "Can I go back inside now? It's freezing out here." There was a long, heavy pause on the other end of the line. "No," he said. His tone completely shifted. The sleepiness was gone. "Start walking toward the gas station on the corner. Right now. I am coming to get you." "Dad, you're being crazy," I argued, my voice cracking a little. "Nothing is wrong. Walk. Now," he snapped with a sharpness he rarely used. I was absolutely furious. I shoved my hands deep into my pockets, ignored the taunts echoing from the porch, and trudged down the dark, empty street. About 5 minutes later, I was standing under the flickering fluorescent lights of the gas station, shivering and boiling with anger. My dad's truck pulled up to the pump. I yanked the passenger door open, ready to scream at him for ruining my one good night. But before I could even get a single word out, the piercing sound of blaring sirens ripped through the quiet night air. 3 police cruisers flew past us, taking the exact corner I had just walked down. We watched as they slammed their brakes right in the front yard of the party house. My phone immediately started blowing up with panicked text messages. It was a massive coordinated raid. Neighbors had reported underage drinking, and a huge fight had just broken out in the basement. Almost everyone inside got cited, the hosts were arrested, and a few kids even lost their college sports scholarships. I sat back in the passenger seat, completely frozen, my heart pounding in my chest. My dad just put the truck in drive, looked over at me and said softly, "I just had a really bad feeling." After that night, his strange midnight rule didn't feel so embarrassing anymore.